labialis and facial nerve paralysis. What is herpes labialis? Is a type of herpes simplex occurring on the lips. An infection caused by the herpes simplex virus and consists of small bleeders that appear on the lips and soon after breathing collect across that can take a week to heal. Cause. Herpes labialis is a common disease caused by the infection of the mouth area with herpes simplex virus type 1. The initial infection may cause no symptom or mouth ulcers. The virus then remains dormant, asleep, in the nerve tissues of the face. In some people, the virus persists and produces recurring cold sores that are usually in the same area, but are not serious.
Friends, here you can see the recitals of herpes labialis. Was looking like angulus stomatitis, but on having a closer look, you can see these are the recitals, and most probably the diagnosis was herpes labialis recitals.
Pros. Cold sores usually disappear spontaneously in a week or so. It prevents future outbreaks by the application of sun cream or a lip balm. Acyclovir reduces the extent of eruption and improves discomfort lasts fewer days. Cons. There is no cure for cold sores. The infection can be serious and dangerous. The herpes virus is contagious and can be transmitted by direct contact.
You have a cold sore, but that bums you out. What should and shouldn't you do now? First of all, you need to know that a cold sore is caused by the herpes virus and that there's fluid in the blisters. A cold sore can be annoying and painful, but is hardly ever harmful. The herpes virus will remain forever in your body though, and can get reactivated at a later time. That's why you can get a cold sore over and over again. There isn't any treatment to get the virus out of your body. So, what are the do's and don'ts when you've got a cold sore? Don't touch the blisters and wash your hands regularly, especially when you touch the blisters by accident. A cold sore is extremely contagious. The herpes virus that's inside the blisters can be transmitted through kissing or after you touch them with your fingers. The virus can end up in the eye or near the genitals in that way, and blisters may form in those places. Once the blisters have dried out, the virus can't be transmitted any longer. Never hug a baby when you've got a cold sore. Babies can get seriously ill from the herpes virus and can even die because of it. That's the reason why it's also called the kiss of death. Sunlight, a reduced resistance, illness, menstruation, or stress can activate the herpes virus so a cold sore can show up. So avoid being exposed to the sun. And use protective lip balm or sunblock on your lips to protect yourself against the sun. Keep your resistance up. Eat healthy food, exercise regularly, and get a good night's rest. Some people find comfort in putting Vaseline or zinc oxide on their lips to ease the itching and pain. You could use antiviral creams and tablets. The cream hasn't been proven to reduce the symptoms of a cold sore though. Tablets could reduce the symptoms of a cold sore, but only if you use them in a very early stage before the blisters have formed. Consult your family doctor when the blisters haven't disappeared after 2 weeks, or when the inflammation spreads. In the last case, bacteria might have gotten into the blisters and caused a new infection.
Think Herpes infection usually show no symptoms. When the symptoms do appear, they typically resolve within 2 weeks. Inflammation of the mucosa, headache, nausea, dizziness, painful ulcers. Treatment. When treated, the symptoms will generally go away in 1 and 2 weeks. Antiviral medication taken by most may help the symptoms go away sooner and decrease them. Acyclovir, famciclovir, and valacyclovir are the three oral treatments currently available.
Hi, I'm Dr. Stuart Kleibel. I am a dermatologist, and I am here for About.com. There are two common types of herpes simplex viruses. There's type 1 and type 2. Type 1 herpes virus infections are very common and are often referred to as fever blisters or cold sores. Herpes type 2 infections occur in the genital area after intimate contact. Both type 1 and type 2 can be sexually transmitted to the genital area by intimate contact. Type 1 herpes virus infections are very common and are usually preceded by a feeling of a tingling for 1 to 2 days prior to the outbreak of tiny little bubbles or vesicles. Once the bubbles or vesicles have clustered over, which typically takes 3 to 7 days, then you are no longer contagious. Type 2 herpes virus infections often take 2 weeks after exposure to appear. The initial infection can be quite painful or barely noticed at all. Herpes type 2 infections are often recurrent, and one may experience from 2 to 6 repeat infections over the first year. Fortunately, after that time, the severity and the number of infections naturally decreases. Oral medication is the most effective treatment for both types of herpes infections, and while it does not cure the infection, it can shorten the duration and severity. The risk of transmitting herpes can be reduced, but not altogether prevented by the use of a condom.
Facial nerve. Facial paralysis, a lesion of the facial nerve which causes the paralysis of the muscles involved in the expression of the face. It occurs by many different causes, and most cases occur 85%. This is unknown, and the other 15% is the herpes simple one. Symptoms. In addition, facial paralysis can cause facial pain, headache or dizziness, difficulty focusing, inability to express emotions, difficulty eating or drinking, drooling, muscle twitching, swelling of the eyes, dryness of the eyes and mouth. Syndrome characterized by facial paralysis, repeated vesicles in the ear, and cochleovestibular operation.
Cold sores. Cold sores are red fluid-filled blisters that appear near the mouth or on other areas of the face. This condition is also called herpes labialis or fever blisters. It is caused by the herpes simplex virus. It heals within 2 to 3 weeks, but the herpes virus remains dormant in the facial nerves and periodically reactivates, forming sores at the same site as the original sore. The herpes simplex virus enters the body through a break in the skin around or inside the mouth. It is usually spread when one touches the cold sore or infected fluids such as saliva, through kissing or unclean utensils. Symptoms associated with cold sores include pain around the mouth, a fever and sore throat. Children may drool before the blisters appear. Treatment for this condition involves skin creams, ointment and pills, which only serves to relieve the symptoms since cold sores heal on their own. Treatment reduces the number and severity of the sores that reappear. You can prevent cold sores by avoiding contact with infected body fluids, avoid sharing of utensils and drinking cups, wash your hands and avoid touching the sores to prevent spread.
Incident. This incident is about 2020 case where 1 million people are dead, affecting the personality both women and men. Finally, the case is between 10 and 30 deaths. The most important clinical manifestation is the involvement of the facial muscle, inability to close the eyeball, phenomenal bell, and the creation of the labial commissure to the contralateral side. However, it is very important to the topographic diagnosis of the leg. Plus, treatment loss or nervous function and symptoms begin to show within 8 weeks. It is more likely to recur or most of the time in the facial muscle. 1. If the cause of the facial paralysis has been the herpes zoster virus, they often also cause deafness and dizziness. Conclusion. Facial paralysis is a which has acute onset and has now caused, but the etiology is attributed to an inflammatory process in the nerve due to a viral infection caused by herpes.